hard is it to win in somebody else's joint, the title, let alone the game, period?
It's hard no matter where you are, but especially on a team's home floor. When you get to the finals, obviously both teams are fantastic and intense and competitive. So we know we're playing a great team, and we got to come in here and play a really, really solid game to have a chance to win.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about what Draymond does bring to the team on the defensive end, the difference that we may see?
Well, I mean, Draymond is probably the most versatile defender in the entire NBA. Can guard 1 through 5. Obviously, we missed him last game, and it'll be nice to have him back. His intensity, his passion, and his versatility, it's all critical for us, and hopefully he comes in tonight and doesn't feel like he has to do anything heroic, and just come out and play his game.
Draymond apologized to the team in the group chat. Did he apologize to you as coaching staff?
I've talked to him. He doesn't owe. I approached him before he approached me. I said, "You don't owe anybody an apology. Without you, we're not even here. We're all on vacation at this point." So he's been phenomenal for us for 2 years. Great player. He's here tonight. So whatever happened, last game or before that, is meaningless. The only thing that matters is how he plays tonight, how we play tonight, and again, nothing heroic. Just be rock solid. If we can take care of the ball and defend with a purpose, then we always have a chance.
But you sense any difference in his demeanor since he's come back from the suspension? Same old Draymond?
No, I think he feels bad. I think he, like you said, he apologized to his teammates, and but he's got to just put that behind him and get ready for tonight.
Steve, I apologize if you were asked this already, but when you heard that Craig was going to be part of the broadcast tonight, what was your reaction?
I was excited. Having worked for TNT for 8 years, Craig's a good friend, and that was the one thing that we never got to do with TNT. We got to do the Final Four, got to do the playoffs all the way through the conference finals, but never the NBA finals. So I'm thrilled for Segs that he gets to do a finals game, and look forward to seeing him tonight.
Harrison's been a little up and down. Maybe he's a streaky player, but are there things that happen in a game that you think can get him going other than him just having a shot on a good night?
No. It's like this, for everybody. I remember after Game 4, everybody complained that LeBron and Kyrie took all the shots in the second half. After Game 5, they did the exact same thing, but they went in and everybody said how great they were. Harrison took the same shots last game as he did in Game 4, and after Game 4, everyone said, man, he was great. And after Game 5, it's like, what's wrong? And when the ball goes in, the story changes, and that's fine. That's, it's a results-oriented business. So shots just didn't go in for Harrison, and that's part of the game.
When you talk to the guys from the standpoint of having 5 rings and 6 as a coach, maybe 7, do the words come easier because you've done that, and is the acceptance from them come easier because you've done that?
I think it was easier to use that knowledge last year before our team had won a title. I could say, hey, I've been there, you haven't. Not exactly in those words, but maybe share some anecdotes or stories about things that I've seen or experienced. But now our team's been through it, so they feel it. They know. They feel the pressure. They feel the swings in momentum in a series. They feel the pressure of game after game in the playoffs, 2 straight months.
They get it.
It's a long haul. They understand all that, but they know that in order to win the whole thing, you got to go through a lot of adversity, tough nights, and as I told them last year, there's a reason we all pour champagne on each other's heads when we win. It's because it's really, really hard to do.
Steve, did Draymond learn anything from this suspension, and is there anything you would like him to learn?
You can ask him if he's learned anything. I didn't ask him that question. The only thing I talked about with him is put it behind him, and he doesn't owe us anything. He doesn't have to come out here and be a hero. He just has to be himself.
But you were talking about shots simply going in. Is there anything you guys need to do with LeBron or Kyrie? Easier said than done to sort of slow them down, limit them, do things differently than what you did in Game 5?
Well, yeah, we have to take care of the ball, and that I always talk about the game being connected at both ends. If you play good defense, your shots are more likely to go in at the other end because you're getting transition and the other team is on its heels. If you're turning it over and you give up 28 fast break points like we did the other night, you're probably feeding into a couple of great players and helping them get going. And so we got to take care of the ball. That'll be our best defense.
What have you guys done to slow up Kevin Love, or have you slowed up Kevin Love in this series?
I don't think we've slowed him up. We're just playing. We're just, somebody asked me what did we do to slow up LeBron, like after Game 4, and I was incredulous. We slowed him up, and then the next game he got 41. He made every shot. So guys have games, then they don't. I mean, it just happens. You do your best in the game planning. You do your best to take away easy stuff, and if guys make tough shots, they make tough shots. But all these guys out here are great players, and you can't. There's never a way to like completely neutralize a great player. You just try to do the best you can.
I mentioned the other night as a coach. Everything you did the last game was wrong, but it wasn't wrong. How do you avoid that?
That's it's coaching. It's communication. It's keeping things in the proper perspective, reminding them that we don't all of a sudden stink, and we weren't all of a sudden the greatest team of all time. But that's how it goes in the playoffs, and you're always somewhere in between. You're never as good as people say, never as bad as people say, and you just lock in on what you have to do as a team, and that's always my message to the